nasty. Harry and Meghan brutally analysed over self-generated publicity to earn mega-buck deals. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been slammed by a royal expert who said self-generated publicity is the name of their game in a brutal takedown of the Sussexes. Caroline Aston launched the scathing review during an appearance on GB News on Saturday, where she suggested how the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have adopted a method to ensure they remain in the public eye through their work away from the royal family. She suggested how such an example of this was seen during a recent visit to New York, which resembled a state visit. Ms. Aston slammed the meetings, the greetings, the pomp going on. This oh-so-private couple that stepped away from the glare of publicity, and yet seemed to have become extremely public property. The royal commentator went on to acknowledge how, despite her own feelings, there are quite a few Americans who are calling for the Sussexes to drop their titles. She added how critics also question their numerous state visit-style appearances despite no longer being part of the royal family or carrying out official visits. Ms. Aston claimed, "There is always something happening with the Sussexes. And let's face it, self-generated publicity is the name of their game." She continued by suggesting that this has to be done in order for the pair to earn them the mega-buck deals. The royal expert added this means that the Sussexes can continue to fill those coffers as she tore into the pair. But in a tongue-in-cheek jab at the California-based duo, she remarked how the Sussexes' financial support from Prince Charles was so cruelly emptied down to the last few millions. The comments come as the Sussexes stepped out in New York for their first joint appearances since the birth of their daughter, Lilibet Diana, on June 4. Harry and Meghan attended as they participated in Global Citizen Live, to promote equal access to the COVID-19 vaccine, as well as a reading at a school in Harlem, New York. But the couple came in for some criticism for the visit, including the fact that they traveled back to Montecito by private jet, after being vocal about the effects of climate change. Following the Sussexes' big return to the public eye, Sky News Australia broadcaster Alan Jones took aim at the Prince and former Suits star with some harsh words. "Whenever Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are due to appear and speak, they should give us a fair warning so that we can throw on the eye mask and put in the earplugs," Jones said during his TV program. He continued, "These two are truly insufferable. Their latest, a trip to New York, for a bunch of do-gooder activities. One was to visit the United Nations. They had a meeting with United Nations Deputy Secretary General. Honestly, on what basis are these two non-working members of the royal family meeting any politician or world leaders?" Their next visit was to a primary school so Meghan could read her children's book to Year 2 students. "I bet half of them were wondering what they did wrong to deserve that." The show host concluded his comments by expressing outrage that Meghan and Harry spoke at the climate change event but continue to fly on private jets, saying, "Then to preach to us about climate change when only last month Prince Harry was caught taking a private jet home for a polo match." While royal commentator Katie Nichols slammed, turning up at an underprivileged school in Harlem, in a couture coat that costs more than the combined incomes of most of those parents at the school. It doesn't make any sense. It just shows them to not be in touch. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have stated on numerous occasions how passionate they are about the environment and the need for everyone to reduce their carbon footprint. However, some of their past behavior has drawn criticism because it seems to indicate otherwise. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex officially stepped down from their royal roles in March 2020 and left their old lives behind. 2020 and